Hello everyone and welcome back to our 23rd episode of Bulldog Weekly Season 6. We're your hosts this week. I'm Emma.
And I'm Molly. In this week's episode, we are ranking the past drama promos, watching a short by Tommy called Photographer Problems, and getting a behind-the-scenes look at studio shoots with Emma.
But before we get started with that, here's Mr. Devoll with the week ahead and Mr. Tilden with sports.
Don't worry, I'm still here. We still got sports going on. Vacation week's coming up. Things are crazy, but we're well into the swing of spring sports. Baseball, tough loss this week versus Dartmouth, 0-7. Thank you to UMass Dartmouth for letting us play their game over there. Fun game. We're looking forward to bounce back April 14th at Case, so should be a great game there. Softballs had a slightly tough streak right now. Just had a loss to Seekonk. They're looking to bounce back. They're going to host Somerset Berkeley over vacation week on April 21st. So good luck to the ladies. Sailing took that long trip out to the Martha's Vineyard yesterday. Sailed on a pond while out on an island. The interesting high winds. They did have a 0-3 loss for the day. They are looking to host Sandwich when they get back from vacation. Girls track, great run yesterday, 76-60 versus a very good Somerset Berkeley team. Congratulations to the ladies on another win. The boys had a little bit easier time, 96-40 versus Somerset Berkeley. Both teams returned to action April 15th at the SEC Relays, thanks to Apponequet for hosting that meet. Girls Lags, very tough game, 12-14 at Dartmouth on their new turf. And they are headed out to Apponequet on April 14th. The boys had where's that score? 12-4 win over Seekonk this past Wednesday. They're hosting Apponequet for their first home game on April 14th. And Unified Track had a great meet versus Case. They're back in action after vacation. They've been doing a great job. We want to thank the three towns for helping us get our track and field renovated. They're in the process now, so both Unified Track and the track teams are away this season. But we're looking for big things. Looking forward to vacation week. We still have games every single day. Let's hope Mother Nature is kind. Back to the Bulldog crew, and thanks for all you do.
Thank you for that informative update.
Up first, we have a ranking of the musical promos from the Drama Club. Let's see the rankings.
Hey everybody, it is your resident theater kid, Molly Dupree, and today we are doing the definitive ranking of Drama Club promos. For a little context, usually a Bulldog Weekly crew member will do promos for the Drama Club's shows. Typically the musicals, but there is one that we have, that's a play. We will rank each of the promos with the following criteria. 1, comedy. I want to wholeheartedly chuckle throughout these promos. 2, oh my god, creativity. I don't want it to be simple. I don't want to just see the ticket prices and the dates. I want them to find a way to make it original, make it their own thing. 3, relation to plot. Tone. I want the vibe of the promo to match the vibe of the show. You want to know what you're getting into before each of these musicals. And if you watch the promo, you want to get the same vibe. So yeah, let's eat some popcorn and let's go. At number 6, oh, actually, hold up. Before we get to the ranking, I would like to remind you, this is not biased. I'm in a few of yes, I did write or direct or act in some of these, but I promise you they are not biased. And just to prove that, at number 6, we have Godspell, the one I was in. Pause to watch a bit of the promo. so dead.
And I'm so excited for the show.
I am her. I don't sing any songs, but I do crack a lot of jokes.
Hi, I'm Peggy.
I will say, the editing on this is quite lovely. My critiques, and remember, this is not personal whatsoever. I think the script felt a little rushed.
I'm Joanne.
Obviously, there's not a lot to work with, since Gospel's not much to it, but we all had to make up our own little intros, and I know I can at least speak for myself. Mine wasn't the most creative. It felt a little, I felt like I was acting, I felt like I was a little dumb. I think I might have ruined it, but it's okay. So I'm blaming myself, and to prove that, it's at number 6. At number 5, we have Elf. 2019, the winter musical. First time that a winter musical was in Christmas Carol.
I have so much work I could be doing. December 5th through the 8th.
Elf the musical is really good. If you think about going, you probably should. 7 at night and 12:30. Yo, this show is hella dirty. Got Andrew Steele and Brianna Lynch too. Opening night, I hope to see you.
I just don't understand why Deb can't be here to take my place.
Why are you always talking about Deb? Do we have to have a conversation about something?
I'm always talking about Deb.
Most of the promo is the family just arguing, and then the kid rap, and then some kid, I don't know who he was just rapping the dates and ticket prices and like some of the songs and stuff. I do applaud their creativity to that, but one, it didn't really relate to the show, the rapping. I saw the show, there was no rapping to my knowledge, and it wasn't the best rapping. I'm sorry, but it wasn't the most creative rapping. So it's at number 5. Sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. Number 4, we have Once Upon a Mattress, our most recent show. This one I did write and direct. I don't like it. I'm not proud of it. Tommy, I made the rankings with Tommy and he wanted to put it up. I don't like it. It was kind of hard to fold in a lot of the plot to the show, and there were some revisions from some higher ups that made it a little. If I was watching it, I would have been a little confused. I think. I don't know. I think Saku and Maddie did. You gotta watch it first. Saku, you'll see it. I'll get some good clips.
Princesses, and I'm afraid there's no true princesses left. Well, not since me.
Hi there. I heard you had an opening
I'm
for a
running out of
princess.
popcorn.
Any princess? Sorry, I'm a little late. I took a swim in the moat.
I found the princess. All will be well. How long until... No! March! The show's in March.
You get the gist. So yeah, there were definitely some good parts of it. It just, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm not the biggest fan of my own work. I don't know. I don't think it's all that, but it's okay. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't my best. Now to the danciest one, I'd say. We have Anything Goes, Spring 2019. Yeah, yep. This was the year before COVID, and while like they didn't film it on the stage, which I feel like took away a little bit, but I think the way they did most of it was very creative and it was quite funny. Like I definitely wholeheartedly chuckled. So yeah, it's got the Molly stamp of approval. Take a look-see.
The Saturday night show.
Saturday, March 30th.
And then there's closing.
Sunday, March 31st.
Cole Porter wrote the music, and these girls dance. Come see the show.
It was pretty good, honestly. Like, considering they weren't able to go on stage and stuff, like, they made it work. I love the costumes and, like, the wigs and stuff. I thought it was smart to get the girls to do the dancing, because it was, like, or, like, do the dates and stuff. I think that really, like, fit the vibe of the show. Like, I think that promo, I think this one might have done one of the best jobs at fitting the vibe of the show and blending it with the comedy and stuff. So, yeah. Next up, this one doesn't count as much for a lot of the, I just really like it. At number 2, we have Macbeth. Macbeth was a movie because it was filmed, well, what we had was filmed during COVID, but the editing, I applaud tremendously. It looks really scary. My one note is it doesn't really fit the vibe of, or doesn't really tell you a lot about the plot of this of the movie, I guess, because I mean, there's some people who don't know what Macbeth is about. I think it might have helped. I mean, they filmed this they made this trailer very early on in the process, so they'd only gotten like 2 scenes and they put those together. It still looked awesome. It didn't really cover as much of the plot as I would have liked.
What is thy name? My name is Macbeth.
I have chills. Chills. So yeah, I think that one deserves number 2, despite breaking some of the rules, I guess. And then we get to our number 1. I promise you this is not biased. I had other people revise and check this just to make sure. At number 1, we have Alice in Wonderland. This is the only one in our, this is the only promo of our, like, a show that we had that was actually a play, because most of them were musicals or movies. So this is the first play. This one, like, we made it after a rehearsal, and everyone was, like, really tired. But, like, they did so well once the cameras turned on. I kind of just, like, ran around, I saw things, and I was like, okay, you do that. Because I'd written the script, but I forgot, so I had to rewrite it on the spot. But, like, I saw a thing of bleachers. I was like, Cat, to the girls playing Alice, Cat, you just jump off them and then start your stuff. So you can kind of see it, but I thought we got I feel like the vibe matched the show pretty well. Not to toot my own horn, of course. I felt like we got the dates, like the ticket prices, the dates, got all that stuff like down okay, and like it was really just about like inviting them to come to Wonderland and stuff. Like we made it like almost like an experience. Just take a look, see. So yeah, I like it. If you have any objections or critiques to this list, drop them in the comments of this video. Besides that, yeah, that is my definitive ranking of the Drama Club promos. Once again, I'm your resident theater kid, Molly Dupree. Back to you in the studio.
Wow, Molly, you're a really tough grader in these promos.
Up next, we have a silent film by Tommy about the problems of a photographer. Let's take a look. That was really well done. Thank you.
Lastly, we're going to see what really goes on behind the scenes during the Bulldog weekly studio shoots. Let's see it. What's up, guys? My name's Emma Van Ness, and I'm going to be taking you on a behind-the-scenes look of what goes on during a Bulldog weekly studio shoot. Let's see it. Okay, so we are now in the studio getting ready to set up. The first thing we're gonna do is pull back the green screen so when Jed is directing, he can sync everything up. So let's follow over here. We already got the desk move over along with the chairs, but we're just gonna pull this back. Make sure everything's all spread out. Now we're going to turn on the studio lights. Over here, I'm going to show you guys what lights we turn on for the studio. We're hosting this week! Me and Molly are going to be at the desk and we are going to go over everything for the week.
Hey guys, I'm Jed and I am directing this week.
I'm Tommy and I'm on final this week.
Alright, I'm Labby and today I am on scripts.
As hosts, we read little words that come
There
off an
we go.
iPad as they roll down.
The
Tommy,
teleprompter?
I am talking to the camera.
Oh.
Thank you. Yeah.
So
And
when we're hosts, we do have to hook up to the system.
we got these mics unpacked, and they go into a little box back there. It's
And we
fun.
clip them onto our shirts.
Yes. Oh, I gotta clip mine on. I was using it as a little mini mic. And
But then, yeah, Jed does the countdown for us. He tells us when and we just do it.
we read off the teleprompter. We add a little pizzazz, a little sparkle, a little shade, if you know what I mean.
So once I print these out, I have to format the script and then I hook it up to these iPads. So whenever we scroll with it on this little iPad, it syncs up with the rest of them and we can play it so it moves on its own.
So as director, in between takes I have to switch the camera from camera 1 to camera 2 to camera 3 just to get different shots of our hosts.
Alright, so that first one. Alright, now click this one. Select that one. Then do assign source 2. Or source B, I mean. Yep. And the third one, the second one, so hit the little green circle, press 2. So over here is where we have the audio system. Depending on which hack that we give them, we turn on either 1 through 4 of the mics. Over here is the main volume where you have all these, and then over here is where we can also turn up the regular ones. If they're not connected, then they'll make this sound, which is not very good.
Alright, so I'm on final. So we take all of the clips from the studio shoot and I take the good takes and I put it in Premiere, and then everyone else gives me their segments for the week and then I'll put it in and make the final edit of the episode.
Yep.
Recording.
Scene 1, take 1.
3, 2, 1, action.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our 23rd episode of Bulldog Weekly Season 6. We're your hosts this week. I'm Emma.
And I'm Molly. In this week's episode...
Are you guys ready?
Are we moving on?
Oh, yes, I said that. Sorry.
Okay,
I don't know if,
Cool.
I don't know if the mics work.
Alright, just scream it. I don't know.
We did it! Recording.
Scene 2, take 1.
Scene 3, take 1.
3, 2, 1, action.
Wow, Molly, you're a really tough writer in these promos.
Up next, we have a silent film by Tommy about the problems of a photographer. Let's take a look.
Someone's mic was like rubbing, but I don't know. It might,
I think it was mine because I think I accidentally it got stuck when I turned.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, that's that.
Up next, we have a silent film by Tommy about the problems of a photographer. Let's take a look.
That was good. Yeah. All right, that was good.
really well done. Thank you, Tommy.
Take one.
3, 2, 1, action.
Oh, that was really well done. Thank you.
Lastly, we're going to see what really goes on behind the scenes during the Bulldog weekly studio shoots. Let's see it. Yeah. Oh, and she's out. Well, there you have it. That is what goes on behind the scenes during a Bulldog weekly studio shoot. Thanks for watching, and let's get back to the studio. Oh, so that's what really goes on during studio shoots.
Teachers and students, if you'd like to have something filmed or shown on Bulldog Weekly, let us know at the ORC-TV station.
Be sure to check out our Vimeo and social media channels for everything we film here at ORC-TV. We film sports games, town meetings, school events, and so much more. And just like that, we've wrapped up the end of our 23rd episode of Bulldog Weekly. I'm Emma.
And I'm Molly.
And we'll see you next time.